Hi everybody, this is Lauren of planmoshplan. Welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm using this kit from Planning World. It's B156. Her kits don't have names, they have numbers really. I love it so much. If you watch my Instagram stories or whatever, sometimes I'll do, if I go on an online sticker shopping spree, I'll do a shop with me on them, and this was one of the kits weeks when I purchased this that I did that, and I fell in love with this clip art so much that I bought it from both her shop and Paper Muse Craft shop because they used it so differently and I just loved it so much. So it's just kind of like cafe style with the pink and the pastels. I love it, and the gold, so it's so pretty, and I genuinely just fell in love with the kit. So and the artwork. So I bought it twice, which I mentioned in the Insta story, but it's a rule that I have for myself that I don't do that, just because that's a good way for me to get out of control with my shopping and spending. So I try to not buy the same clip art in two different kits, unless it's very not noticeable, but if it's the main kind of featured clip art. But anyways, I did, and I love it, and I regret nothing. I do PR for Planning World, so I have a coupon code for her. It's Lauren15. I will have that down below too for you to reference, but she's just one of my favorite shops. She really, I think, puts really pretty clip art that other shops are using often together in a really pretty way. So, and her stickers are to me, they're the perfect paper. It's that really buttery unicorn paper, that matte, premium matte paper that prints amazing, and I don't know, feels really good. And I love how foiled her kits are too. So anyways, just messing around with the sidebar, I ended up pulling up that bottom washi, but I really like how the sidebar turned out. At first, when I got when she reformatted her kits, I was kind of nervous because she took out sidebar stickers that I use a lot, including the full checklist. But now she included the whited out boxes and that you saw over on the side there, and you can layer the checklist that she includes in the kit in them, and I think that it looks really pretty because you can kind of DIY your own. And then here I'm realizing that I put down all of these bow headers, and I grabbed the bow headers from the wrong kit. I was like, this color is similar, but it doesn't match perfectly. And then I started looking at the other colors. I was like, no, this isn't right. And here I am. I'm digging around. There we go. Found them. And those are the right bow headers. I don't know if you could tell, but barely different, but just enough where it made sense for me to pull it up and switch. Also, I didn't mention this in the last video, but it's really bothering me. I filmed this video, and the last video I uploaded it within the same weekend, and that weekend I went and got my nails done and my toes done, and I rarely ever get my nails done. Maybe I get my toes done once or twice a month at least, but my nails, generally I think I can paint them pretty well myself. Most of the time when you see my nails, I just do that a couple times a week. You see it in my spreads all the time if you watch me, that I write paint your nails. But anyways, I was like, okay, I'll treat myself and go get them done. And I called the two places I normally go to around here. They both were full because it was a Saturday afternoon. So I tried somewhere new, and whoever did my toes did a great job. But if you look at my nails, they look so bad. And this was the day that they got done. This isn't growing out for a week or something. I don't know. Anyways, I was so upset about it. And I'm but I'm the kind of person that literally I cannot confrontation about somebody who just did a service for me. I can't do it. So I asked her to redo two of them, and then they still didn't look good, and I was like, well, okay, that's that. I guess I'm leaving. I texted a picture to my sisters. They're like, Lauren, ask somebody else to redo them, and I was like, nope, can't do it. I just have to live with these now. Okay, anyways, on to the day by day. So I marked painting. The outside of my apartment was being painted, so we had to move some stuff off our deck. So I used a house from Paper Muse Crafts, and then I took an Excel class at work, which was really great. That my company offers classes for that. And I'm in spreadsheets all day, every day, so that was really helpful. I don't use Excel, I use another program kind of similar to it, but a bit more dynamic, and like live and collaborative. But Excel is just a really good skill to have. So that I used a Panda Bird Designs scallop for that, as well as a My Newest Addiction bow. And then I also marked meal prepping, like I often do on Monday nights, with an icon from the kit. And then I'm marking a friend's birthday, although I do pull up that bow right there because there was just way too many bows. You might say, oh, no such thing, but there was a bow on the Paper Muse Crafts thing, the headers were bows, the bow for the birthday, there's a bow on the scallop, as well as the bow that I put on top of the scallop, and then this bow that I'm putting to mark a meeting, and it's just way too much, like way too much is going on. Although I do think that the deciding factor for me to pull up the birthday bow was that the black was like too aggressive there. I kind of tried, aside from the black bow paperclip from My Newest Addiction, I kept the rest of the spread pretty pastel and light. And then what am I marking here? Oh, I went to Starbucks for lunch, which probably means I either had to have a really quick lunch, I can't remember, probably just had to have a really quick lunch, and probably was tired and needed a coffee, so I did two birds with one stone. Oh, there we go. I added a present that is from the deco from the kit, and I think it's very cute, and even though it has a little bow on it, also I think it's better. It's not so dark and aggressive, so I much prefer that. Okay, on to Tuesday. I'm just taking a little like arrow. I think those are from Sticky Sloth Designs. Yeah. To mark some work being done at my apartment. We had our locks changed, and then I am again taking the same little bow icon, no, I don't know, circle, little, it's a bow, I want to say asterisk, but it's an asterisk sized bow to mark that I had 2 meetings this day. And then I'm taking this coffee cup from the kit to mark that I had to go pick up coffee that day. It says mom. I'm not a mom, but it's a cute coffee cup regardless. Also, I'm really sorry if you can hear that I'm talking really quietly. Steven is home, and normally I try and do voiceovers when I'm home alone, because I just feel so awkward, or if I think he's asleep, but I'm in our bedroom, he's not, so I know he's not asleep. But yeah, I always feel so awkward talking with having somebody else near me. Okay, and then on Tuesday I had to do one of those, I had been putting it off since I got hired, but we're supposed to take a harassment course at work that you have to complete right when you get hired, and I put it off for a couple months because I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. So I finally had to take it. So I used a laptop girl from Panda Bird Design, and then I'm taking a little arrow from the kit to mark that I had a fly method, my flywheel class, that night with a dumbbell, what are those called? Why can't I think of the name? Whatever, a weight from My Newest Addiction, and then a little heart flourish thing from Rose Color Days and the Planner Sophisticate. And then at this point too, I also realized that I really wanted to go for a more pastel spread instead of incorporating the black that is in the overhang in the deco, the kind of cafe overhang canopy thing. So I pulled up the black confetti washi from Simply Gilded and added one of the more neutral pink colored confetti washi from from Simply Gilded, which, by the way, besides from a couple of the bows, that is my favorite washi of all time. I think it's so pretty. Okay, so again, I mentioned that I had that class that I took earlier this week. This was called, oh god, my nails look so bad, I can't even deal with that. Anyways, this was career week at my job, so there was classes all week that were being offered that I could take, so I took another one. It was a strategic skills class that was supposed to be about, I can't remember, problem solving or something. That class was horrible. It was not helpful. It was not good at all. It was totally waste of an hour of my life in a week that I didn't have an hour to waste. So that was a bummer. The Excel class was really great. Like you can never know too much about Excel. There's no such thing. And the instructor was really good. This instructor was not so good. And anyways, so, but it's the same scallop from Panda Bird Design. And then that pen is from Planning Like a Pro. And I always try and stop myself and mention, I have a bunch of discount codes listed down below for shops that I've mentioned. I know I already talked about the PR code for Planning World, but I also have them for a couple shops that I've mentioned here. GP Sticker Studio. I don't know if I mentioned her. Actually, that was the coffee cup, the Starbucks coffee cup at the bottom. Tasseled Planner, Sticky Sloth Designs. Yeah, just a couple that I've used so far. So that's always linked down below. And then, okay, so back up to Wednesday, marking my meeting again the same way I have previously, and then that half box with the Nikki plus 3 bows is to mark a bar class that I went to that evening. And again, I know I've mentioned this in previous videos, but I've been taking a bunch of different classes. I kind of fell off the bandwagon the last week or so, just because I've been so tired and I've been working like till like 8 o'clock at night. But I've been taking all of my fitness classes through ClassPass, and that's been really fun. So I have that linked below if you're interested. And then I also marked meal prep again and mail with some paper blush bar stickers and another Planning World sticker. And then I am just removing the washi on the other side and replacing it with the pink confetti. It's the more neutral pink confetti ones. It's like the original one, I think. I have one that I bought that she released more recently, and that one's more of a like warmer pink. This is more of a neutral pink, and I really prefer the original kind of neutral pink color. And then I think I skipped over it, but at the top of Thursday I marked my friend's birthday with some balloons from Rose and Tea Shop. And then I'm again marking my meetings the same way I have for the rest of the week. I am marking lunch with a bouquet from the kit. I can't remember. I think this was a day that Steven and I actually went and had like a real lunch date. That was nice, which is why I put the flowers there. Oh, and then again a bow from Tasseled Planner. Hello. And then I am marking that night I did a big Insta haul, which probably means I had a lot of stickers, or it could have been makeup, I don't remember. So I'm taking a quarter box and then a cell phone icon from the kit. I love that all of her icons in her kits are like, they're circular, but they're scalloped, which I think is really cute, and they're gold foiled. I love, or whatever foil the kit comes in, but I love that. I think they're super cute. And then I am marking again another flywheel class, which if you don't know, I talk about flywheel all the time, but if you don't know, those are spin classes. It's kind of similar to SoulCycle. If you've tried SoulCycle before, I actually prefer flywheel because they give you like metrics that you can measure yourself against, which I kind of need to like keep myself motivated. If like in SoulCycle, it's just very like, okay, now like turn your, the torque, it's called torque in flywheel. I don't know what it's called in SoulCycle, the resistance up, and then they're like, just go harder, go faster. And I'm like, okay, that. But in flywheel, they give you like measurable. They're like, okay, you should be going like XYZ fast, and you should have it at this torque, and it should be like, that should be an XYZ output of energy, and then you can like read that on a panel on your bike, and that's really helpful for me. So anyways, that's the main difference between SoulCycle and flywheel. I feel like otherwise very similar. They're in the dark and the music's really good, and SoulCycle will have like candles, or like flywheel will have like black lights. I don't know. Anyways, information you really didn't care about probably. Okay, so on Friday I marked my meetings the same way I have for the rest of the week. I marked painting my nails with my favorite GP Sticker Studio nail polish. And I often cut it, like, I don't know if you saw that, but I cut the nail polish sticker down in half, and I layer them kind of side by side like that when I don't want it to take up so much room as it does when you don't cut it down. And then I just marked a lazy night at home. I'm trying to remember. I think Steven went to a game that night with, I don't know if his brother was there, if it was with one of his friends or something, but I think he wasn't there that evening. I marked going to lunch with my coworker, with again some flowers from the kit that were cute, and then I put like a little flourish, and it was crooked, so I tried getting it up right here, and then I was like, oh no, I would need undo to get that up, so it stays crooked, and that's okay. And then I marked editing a video. That is a heart from Clever Gal Crafts. I can't remember which colorway that's from. And then, to be totally honest, looking at my planner now, I don't love how I did this, but I took a foiled kind of arrow from, I think that's from the B6 version of the kit, which I get both, and then I layered, I think that edit script is from Sticky Sloth Designs over it, and I just don't love how the three of those stickers look layered together, but oh well. Okay, on Saturday I went to visit my mom for a little bit. I was just gonna stop by for a second, but I got to her house and she was like laying by the pool, so I was like, all right, chill. So I hung out by the pool with her for, I don't know, an hour or two maybe. So I marked that with some deco from the kit and then 2 hearts from Tasseled Planner, and I think that turned out really cute. And the majority of the day I was going shopping in Walnut Creek, or a mall near me, really. And I was looking for, because the following weekend I went to my cousin's bachelorette party, and then the weekend after that I went to Stagecoach, which is a music festival, so I just needed to shop for outfits, primarily for Stagecoach, but yeah, so I just took a half box and I flipped it sideways, and then I took that girl with the bag and the hat from the kit and layered her on top of it, as well as another one of the flourishes from Planner it's from Rose Color Days collaboration with Planner Sophisticate, and I think that ended up looking really cute. And then since we were in the area, we went out to dinner with Steven and I Steven met us there, and my sister was there, and my parents, and some of our good family friends. We went out to a really nice dinner. It was really fun. Had a lot of good drinks. Just great group of people. So that was great. And I put the utensils that I layered over that sticker from the kit were from Sticky Sloth Designs. I don't know what to call those stickers. They're like kind of arrows, but not really. I like that they're like kind of take up a block of space, but they're white spacey too. Okay. And then I marked painting my nails, again the same way I did on Friday with the GP Sticker Studio sticker cut down. And then I marked doing laundry with the laundry scallop from the kit. And then this day, one of my friends who lives in Southern California, but we grew up together, she had flown up for the weekend because her parents were out of town, and they just got a brand new golden retriever puppy who's so cute. I love him so much. So I went over and hung out with her with another friend. My other friend went and got us like deli sandwiches. So we just sat outside and laid in the sun and had a little puppy picnic where we were like laying in the grass with the puppy on a blanket, eating our sandwiches, and he was playing around, and it was just a really lovely day. It was just so nice to be like, what a puppy will do for your mood, I tell ya. So I marked that with just a basket, like a picnic basket from the kit, and a whatever thing from the kit, I don't know. I also marked filing my taxes. Yes, this is April 14th, and I waited until April 14th to file my taxes because I'm a responsible adult. And then, of course, Game of Thrones began. And this is very funny because I'm doing this voiceover on Monday after Game of Thrones just ended, which I won't do spoilers, so no worries. But if you want to comment down in the comments, did you like the ending? Yes or no. Don't leave any spoilers for anybody else, but just say yes, no, or maybe, or whatever. But no spoilers, because I've had Game of Thrones spoiled for me before, and it's the worst thing ever, and I don't appreciate it. It's no fun. But anyways, I just used some Magic Prints Co. Play buttons and film clappers to mark Game of Thrones starting. So that's the whole spread. I really like it. I love the kit, and I think it turned out really well. Just kind of tried to keep it really light and pastel. Originally I was going to go for more black, but it's very springy and I like to keep it kind of springy. So again, you can use Lauren 15 for Planning World if you like this kit or any of her anything else that she has. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really appreciate you guys watching. You can always find me on planmoshplan on Instagram. Thanks. Bye, guys.